Everyone is happening, far as the eye can see. Got your feet all tapping, you're bumping that beat. Is it the way it's grabbing you? Is it the way things are? I got your feet all grabbing when it's come time to play your part. I can't stand 'cause I won't be alone. Grab my hand, help me move along. We can't stop. I can't stand 'cause I won't be alone. You know that I can't stand. Grab my hand, help me move along. We can't stop. Is it the way it's happening? Is it the way it moves? I got your beat all cracking with undeniable groove. See how it's pulling me from every which and way. I'll be here if you wanna be, but over there I say, listen, it's just moving your feet only a little bit longer. Just hang with me, don't run away, because I'm telling you there's a new day coming. Can't stay tuned. Listen, it's just moving your feet only a little bit longer. Just hang with me, don't run away, because I'm telling you there's a new day coming. We need to stay tuned. I can't stay 'cause I won't be long. I can't stay 'cause I won't be long. I said, well, be moving on. I can't stand 'cause I won't be long. You know that I can't stand. Grab my hand, help me move along. Help me move along. Listen, fit right on front so you can feel it. No need to be shy, just believe it. I'll be your escort to the dancing. You know what that means? But this groove is short, so why you standing? Why you standing, girl? I said, move it right out front so you can feel it. No need to be shy, just believe it. I'll be your escort to the dancing. But this groove is short, so why you standing? Oh, I said, I can't stand, I can't stand, I can't stand 'cause I won't be long. Won't you grab my hand, grab my hand, grab my hand, help me move it along. Horns, I can't stand, I can't stand 'cause I won't be long. Won't you grab my hand, help me move along, yeah. Ooh, I can't stand, grab my hand, help me move along. I can't stand 'cause I won't be long. Grab my hand, help me move along. Ooh, It's just moving your feet. What's it doing? Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. That's right, just listen to me, baby. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Yeah, all right. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Yeah. Sing it with me one more time. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Yeah. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. One more time. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Yeah. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Woo! Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Yeah. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. A little bit longer, just hang with me. Yeah. Listen, it's just moving your feet. A little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Yeah. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. It's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Listen, it's just moving your feet. Only a little bit longer, just hang with me. Yeah, I think that was the one right there.
That's fucking great. That was good. That was good.
Cool.
He would do everyone a huge favor if he just went away. Please just go away. The most bizarre thing imaginable.
I think I might be fading. I'm wasted. Could be my mind is draining. Can't take it. Hurry up, you say. People really think that you can pave the way. That shit don't matter to me. Have to sit tight, make my own reality.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday. Please, if you guys can hear me, please type in the chat and tell me that everything is okay, so that I can start. Yes, there we go. Some people are saying yes, which is good. All right, so hello and welcome everyone, and welcome to another Wednesday with Smart English, and my name is Karim. I'll be your teacher for today. Today is Wednesday, the... let me just double check. Today is Wednesday, May 9th, 2018. And this is another Smart English class with me, Karim, and today we are going... today I'm actually very excited because I told you guys, for those of you who are watching the live Facebook video that I was doing, oh, Sylvia is saying I'm all ears. Very nice, very, very nice. Using idioms that we've discussed before in the class here. So today we're going to be doing more idioms, but I'm also super excited because I told you guys that I have a surprise for you. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you the surprise very, very soon. I am super excited about this, and it's very, very cool. So let's just first say a quick shout out to everyone in the chat before we start, and then we'll get to it. So lots of people in the chat. Hello and welcome. I think I saw some new faces too. So Amina is here. Hello, Amina. Gertrudis, of course, is here as usual. Romana is here. Hello, Romana. I don't think I've seen you in the class before, so welcome. And I hope you have a good time with us today. Vinicius, of course, is here. Judith is here. Maria Cristina Garcia Lescano is also here. That's a very long name. Summer, as usual, obviously, is here. We also have Hanan, so hello Hanan, welcome and thank you for coming to the class. We have Soma, STA, we have Nihal, Rosa, of course, one of my original OGs is here. I don't see Julian, I don't know where Julian is. He was on the Discord a few minutes ago, but I don't know where he is. Maybe he didn't make it yet. Edgard is here, hello Edgard. Araceli, Aragon. I don't know how to say your name perfectly, but I hope I'm not killing it. Who else do we have? Lolly is here as usual. Gosia is here as usual. We also have Muflih. Hello Muflih, thank you for coming. Haura or Haura, I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Hassan is also here. She says hello, and this is my first time. Hopefully it's not going to be your last time. So hello and welcome, Haura. Thank you very much for joining the class today. Who else do we have? We have Doody21. Hello, Doody21. I think that's pretty much all the people. Oh, Clenera Varela is also here. There it is. Julian. I see Julian. He's in the chat now. Jose also is, as usual, in the chat. We have Muhammad Mary is in the chat. Silvio is here. Yeah, a ton of people in the class today, which is very, very cool. I like it. So hello guys, thank you so much for tuning in this week to another class. Summer is I think Summer is trying to ask what is the surprise. She's asking, is it the silver button? I don't know. Is it the silver button? We are going to find out very soon. Julian is saying my brother was put in detention for sharing. He's talking about, we were chatting earlier on Discord, on my chat on Discord, and Julian was mentioning that his younger brother was sent to detention because he was sharing his bag of chips with a friend. And that's just weird, I think, right? It's like, is that what happens these days? People go to detention because you're sharing your food? That's a little extreme, I think, or a bit unusual. So that's what Julian is talking about. But yeah, a lot of people are thinking that I'm going to show you the silver button today. Ooh, am I or am I not? We will find out very soon. So yeah, let me just do my intro, and then I'll tell you what the surprise is before we actually talk about today's lesson, right? So today's lesson, by the way, is another idioms lesson. You guys seem to like the idioms lessons very, very much, and most of you, or at least I I think mainly 3 or 4 of you. So Rosa, Hashim, Julian, I think Gertrudis, and Gosia. I think you guys have been super, super active on the Discord, and you've been really submitting a lot of idioms in. So thank you guys so much for being so enthusiastic and for participating with all of this. So yeah, since you guys seem to like the idioms classes so much, I have a lot of idioms from all these suggestions you guys gave. So we're gonna do another idioms class today. Julian, it's Karim's 40th. Oh yeah, you're right. Today is my 40th live stream on Smart English. That is true. The 40th class today, which is wow. It's been some time, huh? It's been some time. Romina is saying I'm a bit busy. That's why I'm not chat on. I guess you're trying to say that's why you're not chatting so much, or you're not on the chat so much. Mr. Ahmed El Basha is also here. So hello, Ahmed. Thank you very much for joining the class. Although you're saying amazing class, thank you so much. I did not even start the class yet, so I don't know how the class is amazing before I even did it. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's almost a year. That is correct. It's almost 1 year. So class number 52, right? 52 should be a year's worth of classes once per week that I've been doing here. So yeah, almost a year. Almost a year. And oh, Rosa is here. Hi, Rosa. Not our usual Rosa, but another Rosa that used to be very. She used to be a regular. I think she still is. I think just Rosa, my timing doesn't fit with her schedule very well. But hi, Rosa. It's very nice to see you again, and thank you for coming to today's class. Okay, so let me do my intro. I'll get it out of the way very quickly. I'll show you what the surprise is, and then we'll get to today's lesson. So let me go small, like that. So you guys know this already. You are all watching me, and you watch Kent also, and all the any other smart teacher that comes and teaches here on the awesome, the one and only Smart English YouTube channel. So please, if you have not done so yet, I don't know what you're doing. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you guys can see this basically and know when all the other classes that we have planned are going to stream. So you guys get notifications and you know what's going to happen. Also, if you go all the way down, you'll find my face. Click on my face. And if you click on my face, it's going to take you to my page. So I have another page under Smart. So it still belongs to Smart English. It's called Smart English with Karim, and I post videos over there. They're much shorter than my lessons that I usually stream on the Smart English channel, and they're much lighter videos, right? So videos that are usually a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, something like that. I have recently been, or I have recently started to shoot more videos because I'm a little bit more free now. I'm not teaching so many subjects at the college at the moment, so I have some free time. So I'm starting again to shoot some videos. So I actually released 2 videos in the last week: Vancouver Out and About number 14 and Vancouver Out and About number 15. And actually, I have another video on my phone that I still have not uploaded yet. See, so I kept my promise. I have started to shoot more videos, and hopefully there'll be more videos coming out on the channel. So please come check me out over there. Also, subscribe to my channel over there. Hit the bell button. Yeah, if you want to check out those videos. Also, for those of you who don't know, I have a personal channel on YouTube. It's not related to English. It's called Food AF. So if you guys like food, if you like to eat, or you're interested in food and things like that, come and check me out over there. So it's a cooking channel. I cook. It's like my own personal cooking show, right? So come and check me out. I don't use recipes really, and I cook basically my own original food. So I'd appreciate it if you guys come and check me out over there too, right? So it's called Food AF, and usually it's the first option that comes up when you search for it. So yeah, I hope to see you guys on my Food AF food channel. Also, I highly recommend that you guys join our Facebook group, because that's usually where I recommend people to go and ask questions that I don't have time to go over in class, because I usually don't answer questions that are not related to the topic that I'm talking about today. So this is where you should do that. This is a really good place to ask as many questions as you want about anything, really. It's a very active group, so somebody is always going to answer you. So yeah, so come and join us over there. And this, yeah, there we go. This was today's video that I made talking about today's class. So come check us out over there. It's called Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. But the coolest place to go is Discord. So this is Discord, and as you can see, this is actually where I got all the information to make today's class. So all of you have been really active lately on Discord. Which is actually making me very happy. I like the fact that we have a back and forth outside of class hours that happens on Discord. So it's very cool. I really like that you guys are starting to get into it and you're using it a lot. And thank you for all these suggestions. So I'll give you the link for that right now in the chat. That is not what I want. I want this. Where is it? There it is. Whoop. The computer's not happy today. I don't know why. I think it needs to be restarted or something. But yeah, the computer's not very happy today. So let's just hope that nothing happens until the end of the lesson. So here it is. I put it for you guys in the chat box. This is the link to Discord. If you click on that, it's going to take you to Discord. It's going to tell you that you have been invited by Smrt. Just accept the invitation, create an account. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. And yeah, come and join us over there. It's really cool. I like Discord quite a lot, actually. And dare I say, I like it more than Facebook. So I said it. So yeah, so come and check it out. Check us out on Discord. It's really cool. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, one more thing. If you guys notice on our videos, so most of the videos that we, not most of them, all of them, right? All of the videos that we have in the description section, you will find something that talks about a $5 a subscription for $5, right? So this is something that's optional. You don't have to do this. When I tell you please subscribe to us here on the channel and everything, this is 100% free. This is going to cost you nothing, right? So please do that. But if you want, what this basically means, or what this talks about, is if you click on this link, it's going to take you to this page. Whoops, I think, is that the correct page? No, it's not. Where's the page that I want? Actually, let's just click on the link and it's going to take us there. So there we go, right? So if you click on the link, it's going to take you to smartenglish.com. Then you'll see me and you'll see Kent. And then there's a red button here that says subscribe and $5 Canadian a month. This is just, think of this as support, right? If you guys like what we do, if you feel that we, or you feel that you want to give us something for what we are providing for you guys, and it's optional, you don't have to do this, right? I don't sit feeling sad at the end of the day that nobody's doing it, right? It's completely optional. Like someone else said before, this is for coffee. There we go. Summer is saying it in the chat right now, right? So it's for coffee and donuts. If you feel like, oh, Karim, I'm happy with what he did today, I want to buy this guy a coffee, right? Or if you like Kent's lesson for the day, and it's like, hey, that was a cool lesson. I think I want to buy Kent some coffee and donuts. So think of it that way, right? It's like a donation, support, showing your love for the channel and what we do here. Or your appreciation for what we do, and that's pretty much it, right? But you don't have to do it. You absolutely don't have to do it. It is 100% optional. You really don't have to do it. So if you don't want to, that's totally fine. Totally cool. No problems with that. Okay, I think we're done with the intros. Or actually, I should tell you who won movie quote of the week last week. So this was movie quote of the week last week. A red sun rises, blood has been spilled this night. And this, of course, is from the Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers. Nah, I forgot the name of the movie. But where is it? There it is. So Summer got it. So congratulations, Summer, once again, for being champion for a movie quote of the week. So Summer is very hard to beat, you guys. So hopefully when we get a little bit more people joining the classes, maybe some new person will emerge who's just as fast as Summer. But this week, again, Summer was the winner, so congratulations, Summer, and a virtual high five to you. Good job. So yeah, this was Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. And that's where that quote was from. And there we go. Summer and Julian, of course, are having a back and forth in the chat because, you know, Summer and Julian compete every week for this for this event, and Summer wins most of the times. I have to say, I have to be honest. Rodrigo, hello Rodrigo. Noor is also here. Hi Noor. Did I miss somebody? I think a few more people came into the chat while I was not looking. But if I've missed you, hello and welcome. Oh, Elias. Elias is also here. Hi, Elias. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming. So that's it. So stick around till the end of the lesson today, and I will give you a new movie quote of the week. All right. Let me show you the surprise. I think I need to go big for this again. So let's go big. Bam! Is that, yeah, there we go. I'm big. All right. So here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the surprise. Give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna look to the side here because this is where I see myself. So I'm not sure how easy. So I want to make sure that everybody can see what I'm about to show you. All right, so let's check it out. Oh, somebody, I think you might have seen it already. So let's see. All right, here we go. Dun 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 dun. What do you guys think this is? It's a black box. It's a black box. Dun 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 dun. It says YouTube on it. Dun 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 dun. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This was because of you awesome people out there. So let's take a look. So we open up the box. Shaboom. And this is what inside. So we got a letter from YouTube. And let's see what the letter says. So I'll read the. I'll show you guys, and I'll show. People are losing it in the chat. Julie's like, yes, finally, and congratulations and everything. All right, so let me. I'm gonna read. Actually, this is a nice. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's really nice paper. It's very thick and everything. So let's see. This is from the CEO of YouTube, and it says, "You've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know that numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit milestone. So each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. Are you entertained?" So you achieved this milestone with hard work, perseverance, and probably a healthy sense of humor too. What you've accomplished can't be taken away from you. And we'd like to recognize you and all your hard work with this Silver Creator Award, a small token of our esteem and respect. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you found an audience who cares. Believe us when we say that we can't wait to see what you do next. Where did it go? 1 million subscribers may seem a long way off right now, so I guess that's them giving us a hint that the next step is when you reach 1 million subscribers. But you're closer than you think, and we are rooting for you. Congratulations, yours sincerely, Susan. I cannot say her last name. Her last name is impossible to read. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Nah, it's too white. I don't think you can see it. But yeah, she has a very. I don't even know how to pronounce these. No way. Susan. Anyway, Susan. Thank you, Susan, the CEO of YouTube, for sending us this letter. And now, I think it's time to actually look at the button. So I'm going to show you the silver button. And it's actually quite interesting. You know why? Because it's not a button anymore. YouTube, I don't know, I guess they changed how it looks, but it doesn't look like a button anymore. So here it is. I'm going to show it to you. Enough of me talking and all that stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I should have like background epic celebratory music playing right now, right? Like I should be showing this and goes down. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, so there we go. There's the silver button, you guys, and we could not have done this without you. This is your silver button as much as it is ours. Yeah, without you guys, we would have never gotten this button. So I really, and everybody at Smrt, we guys, we cannot thank you enough. This is you. You made this possible. And by the way, it says presented to Smrt English for passing 100,000 subscribers. And that's it. There's just the Yugo logo at the bottom here. But I have to say something. I've been looking at this button since Zach popped into my classroom today, and he was like Santa Claus. He popped into my classroom and he's like, "Hey, I have something for you." And the minute he said that, I knew he was talking about the silver button. But something is annoying me. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's not straight. You see that little triangle in the middle here? This triangle here? It's not straight. It's sort of looking to the I don't know. It's a bit tilted. It's not too straight, or maybe that's just the OCD inside of me talking. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is the button. We got it finally, and here it is. I promised I would show it to you guys, and so yeah, so there it is. And thank you. We really can't we can't thank you enough. It's because of you guys that we got this button. So I guess the next milestone is 1 million subscribers, or as Dr. Evil from the Austin Powers movies would say, 1 million subscribers. So so yeah, so thank you so much for this. I'm very happy that we finally got the button. Yeah. Oh, and Jeremy's in the chat. Jeremy is the chief marketing officer, by the way, for not the chief marketing. Sorry, he's in charge of IT for Smrt. He was in the chat right now. I saw his name. Where'd he go? There he is. He's the guy who went ooh. So that's Jeremy. So yeah, thank you guys so much. A lot of you. Let me see, what were you guys saying? Hello. Oh, hi, Hashim. Hello, and welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you, Elias. Thank you. But remember, the button is not just for me. It's for everybody, right? It's for Smrt. Everybody works at Smrt. And more importantly, it's for you guys. Without you guys, we could not have gotten this button. So thank you. Every single one of you was a reason for us actually getting this button finally. All right, let's begin. Thank you for everybody who's saying congrats and enjoying it and having a party in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's get to today's lesson. We can go even further, I would say, Rosa, instead of more far, right? So we can go even further. Karim, the small guy from Spaceballs, died 2 days ago. Really? Oh, you mean Rick Moranis, the guy who was Darth Vader? I didn't know that. Oh man, he was a cool dude. I liked him. Okay, so that's it. So next milestone, sorry, I should say, is 1 million subscribers. So let's work hard at it, you guys. Talk to us about the people that you know, the cool people that you want to learn English, and spread the word. All right, let's get down to the lesson. I need to go small again so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Bam! There we go. Go sleep with the silver button. Nah, I can't. I have to leave the silver button here because I think Zach wants it back because he wants to do something with it later. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it in the office. But yeah. I'll probably make a small video by myself, you know, shooting the silver button and everything, and I'll put it on my Smrt English with Karim channel. But I have to leave it here, unfortunately. All right, so let's get to it. Today we're doing idioms as suggested by you lovely people out there. And you have been, well, specifically Rosa, Julian, Hashim, and Gosia, Pilar. You five have been super active on the Discord. You guys have been submitting a ton of idioms, which is nice. I like it very much. So today's lesson is going to be idioms, and we're going to continue doing that basically. So let me let me sign in first because Google keeps signing me out. I don't know why they keep signing me out. It's the small things in life, you know, that either make you happy or just annoy you to the point where you want to shoot something. But the small things. It's always the small things. All right, let me share the link with you in the chat box just in case you are a person who doesn't have the link. So there it is, copy. All right, so I put the link in the chat and it should give you the document that we're talking about. Remember, the document will contain all the idiom classes that we've done before. I'm just going to keep adding to the same document as we go along, and hopefully the idea is by the time that we're done or we're sick or we've had enough of idioms, you guys are going to have a huge, massive document just full of idioms that we've done together. So that was the first class. This was the second class last week, and today we are going to be starting from here, right? So the first is piece of cake, and that's the idiom that we will begin with. Yes, Summer, we do need the golden button now. Remember, we have to reach 1 million subscribers to get the golden button. So spread the word, share our videos, like our videos, tell people about them. And tell them to subscribe, right? Tell them to hit the subscribe button. All right, so let's start. Let's start with the class. So the first idiom is was submitted, by Julian, and it's a piece of cake. So what is a piece of cake? If I say that something is a piece of cake, so imagine you're at work and somebody gives you something to do, or your boss comes and gives you some kind of task that they want you to do, and they're like, "Hey, Karim, can you do this? Are you sure you can handle it?" And I say, "It's a piece of cake. Of course I can handle it. It's a piece of cake." So what do you guys think that means? There we go. A lot of you are already answering. Everybody says it means easy, very easy. Very easy, or easily, or easy. A lot of you are saying basically that it's easy. Very easy task, a very easy task, a very easy task. Yes, 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 yes. And Eunice, hi from Spain. Eunice, and welcome to the class. Thank you for coming. Yes, pretty much everybody I think you guys got this one correctly, right? So piece of cake very simply means that something, or whatever it is that you are talking about, depending on what it is you're talking about, it just means that it's very easy to do, right? Something is extremely easy to do. You will get the golden button like a piece of cake. You'll get the golden button. I hope getting the golden button is going to be a piece of cake. I really, really hope so. We'll see. We will try our best, Hashim. Was it Hashim that said that? No, sorry, Ahmed al-Basha. Sorry, we will try our best, Ahmed. Easy peasy. Ilyas says easy peasy. Yeah, basically. Easy peasy is, I would say that's another slang way of saying that something is very, very easy, right? So easy peasy. But yeah, pretty much that's what a piece of cake means, right? So if something is a piece of cake, that means it's really, really easy, right? It's not a problem, or it's not hard to do, basically. Getting the silver button, or a silver button, is not a piece of cake. No, it wasn't a piece of cake. It took a lot of work until we got finally to the silver button. But hopefully we'll have a better or easier time to get what's the next one? The golden button. The next one is the golden button. All right, so let's carry on. So everybody, I think this one was very, very easy. Most of you got this almost immediately. So let's check out the next idiom. Next idiom is a submission by Rosa, so thank you, Rosa, so much. And it is out of the blue. Out of the blue. So if something comes out of the blue, what does that mean? So let's say, for example, let's say, for example, I'm walking down the street, or I'm driving down the street, and I almost had an accident because suddenly, well, I shouldn't have said that because I pretty much gave you the answer, right? That wasn't very smart. But yeah, right? As I was driving, out of the blue, somebody came in front of me and I almost hit them, right? So I think some of you already answered already. So come to surprising, okay. I think you're in the general, I think I know what you're trying to say, Gertrudis. All of a sudden, Rosa says all of a sudden or suddenly. Completely unexpectedly by Hanan. Suddenly, Lolly Lolly is saying an unexpected event, I think is what you wanted to say, Judith, right? An unexpected event. Howra saying if something happens and it surprises you. Al-Amrani Layla says hard to get, out of the blue. Hard to get? No, it doesn't mean it's hard to get. That's not the meaning. It's not hard to get. Something you don't expect, something that comes surprisingly, unexpected events. Yes, pretty much it, right? So the people that are talking about something that happens suddenly, right? That is basically what it means, right? So if something comes or something happens out of the blue, very simply, all it means is it was sudden, right? It was something that happened suddenly. So suddenly, unexpectedly, without warning, right? You did not expect it to happen. I can't go any bigger than this, Noor. If I make it bigger than this, the words are going to be out of my screen. I don't think. Try making it full screen on your side. This is going to make it a bit more difficult. Let's try. I'll keep it this way for a while, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Something that yes, it means something that happens suddenly, right? It's sudden, out of the blue. So like in the example that I said, right? I was driving down the street and out of the blue, a boy or a small boy or a cat or whatever, anything, right? Jumped out in front of the car and I almost had an accident, right? So yes, out of the blue, right? Suddenly, you did not expect it to happen. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's carry on. So to pick someone's brain, to pick someone's brain. I like this one. That's a cool idiom. So this was a submission by Hashim. So thank you, Hashim, for the suggestion. And to pick someone's brain. What does that mean? What is to pick someone's brain? What do you guys think this means? To pick somebody's or someone's brain. So I'll give you an example. Let's say, and this is actually real. I do this all the time, right? So one of my colleagues here, his name is Adam, and sometimes I go to him because I want to discuss something that's related maybe to a lecture that I'm preparing, or an exercise that I'm thinking about, or something like that. So I'll go to Adam and it's like, hey Adam, do you have a minute? I need to pick your brain, right? Or hey Adam, do you have a moment? Are you free? I need to pick your brain. So what do you guys think that means? It means to take someone's advice. Okay, so Hawra is asking, it means maybe to take someone's advice. Judith says, stole information. No, you don't steal it, right? You don't steal it. But that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. But no, it's not to steal information or knowledge. To pick someone's idea. What do you mean by to pick, Rosa? See, that's the whole point, right? What is to pick? Gosia says to learn something from somebody. Summer says to obtain information from someone. To talk with someone to find out information. Hanan is saying to ask for advice. Ain't the same the real is in the class. And thank you for coming. I like that name, right? Every time I see that name, I have to say it like this. Ain't the same the real, like that. It just sounds cool. I like the name. Opinion, to take someone's attention. I wouldn't say attention, no, not to take someone's attention. Ask someone's opinion about a topic. Yeah, there we go. A lot of you are getting much more closer to the thing. And that's pretty much it. So, very simply, all it means, where did it go? Where did it go? See, now I have to find this here because I made it bigger. All right, so I'm having some problems with the page now because it's too big. Well, I'm gonna try to make it work. Let's see. So like a lot of you said here, right? So very simply, to pick somebody's brain is to get or to obtain information by questioning someone who is better informed about a subject than yourself, right? Or in other words, like a lot of you very simply put it here, which is actually nice. It's nicer to say it in a simpler way, to get some advice from someone, right? So that's it. Very simply, it's to get advice, right? To pick your brain. Hey, can I pick your brain? Can I see what you think about what I'm about to talk to you about or ask you about or anything like that? Give an example. I just did Silvio. I'll say it one more time. Imagine that like my colleague, his name is Adam, and I'm wondering today, like for example, there's something that I'm not sure, I'm thinking about talking about in class, right? Or there's a new exercise or a new activity that I want to try with the students, but I'm not very sure if it's a good idea or maybe there are better ways to do it, or I just want somebody's opinion about it. So I'll go to my friend or my colleague, I'll go to Adam and I'll say, hey Adam, do you have a minute? Are you free? I need to pick your brain. Or hey Adam, are you free? Can I pick your brain for a moment? Right, so that's it. Can I pick your brain? Right, it just means you want some advice from somebody. I hope that that example makes it clear. What is meant by S.O? It's just short for someone, right? So to get advice from someone. That's what SO stands for. So advice from someone. We are picking. Yes, you are actually. Yeah, that's exactly correct. Go. So you guys are picking my brain right now. Every time you ask me about something, or hey, what do you think about that, or does it mean this or that? Yeah, I would say that's a type or way that you guys are picking my brain. Yeah. Mehdi, like I said, please keep the questions related to the class. If you have questions that are outside of the class, you can do that on the Facebook group, right? So go to the Facebook group, join us over there, post your question, and I guarantee you somebody is always going to answer it, right? So anything that is not related to what I'm talking about today, please post your questions in the Facebook group, you guys. And somebody will definitely answer it over there. Elias is asking, could pick your, I guess you're talking about pick your brain also. So Elias is asking, could it mean to ask for a perspective about something from a specialist? Yes, it could also definitely mean that. Yep. Bisma, hello Bisma, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming. Mehdi, no need to apologize, Mehdi. There's absolutely, you don't need to, no need to apologize whatsoever. Okay, let's carry on. So I think that's a bit clear now, right? So to pick someone's brain, to ask for advice, to get some information from somebody, to ask somebody who is more knowledgeable or has more information about you, than you about something. That's pretty much what to pick someone's brain means. All right, let's carry on. Come hell or high water, and this is by Rosa, and I like this. I like this phrase. It's or this idiom. It's pretty cool. You said collie. What does collie mean? I did. When did I say collie? I don't remember. Or what sentence? What was I saying? I don't think I said collie. Karim, what's your favorite song? Man, see, I have a thing. I really don't like the question of favorite, because favoritism is relative. You know what I mean? Like my son does this all the time. He's always like, "Hey, Dad, what's your favorite?" Blah blah blah. And I hate answering that question because my favorite is never stable. It changes, right? Like, well, like what my favorite is at the moment might not be my favorite in a few days or months or whatever. And I don't know. It's hard to have a favorite. Like, I like to, I don't know. The current song that I'm listening to a lot, that I came across over the last few weeks is what's it called? That song by Imagine Dragons. It's called Thunder. I like that song. Lately, or recently, and lately, I've been listening to that song a lot. And Come Close. I actually do listen to Come Close, believe it or not. Yes, it's on my playlist on my phone, so I listen to that too, Julian. All right. So a lot of you are trying to answer what come hell or high water means. So whatever happens, Rosa is saying, whatever happens, nothing is going to stop me from doing what I have to do. Oh, okay, Romana, okay. My colleague Adam, not collie. I did not mean to say collie, Romana. That's not what I said. I said my colleague. My colleague. So colleague. This is what I said. It's this word. Colleague. Colleague or colleague just very simply means a person or a coworker. It's a synonym for coworker, right? So a person that works at the same place that you do, right? So the people that work with you at your job, they are your colleagues. That's what I said. Okay, so back to the meaning of come hell or high water. So Rosa said, whatever happens, nothing is going to stop me. What else? Nothing. Clinera Rella is saying nothing will make you quit. Determined to do it despite the difficulties. Summer is saying nothing can stop me. Silvio says. Elias is saying whatever obstacle you will face or we will face, we should carry on. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. You guys are getting the meaning. That's actually what it means to say come hell or high water, right? So think about it, because hell is very bad, or high water. Actually, I don't know why high water is supposed to be the good part of this, but that's what the expression means, right? So the expression just very simply means. Let me highlight it for you. This is it's not, oh man. It's really hard doing it with everything so large like this. All right, so that's what it means, right? So come hell or high water. Very simply, if you say that you will do something, come hell or high water, you mean that you are determined to do it, right? That means you are, nothing is going to change your mind, right? It doesn't matter how hard it's going to be or how easy it's going to be. I am going to do this, right? Nothing's going to stop me from doing this. So like you guys said, pretty much, right? So despite any difficulties that there might be, you will still do it. So for example, here's an example for you. It says, let me write EG so you know that this is an example. So for example, I'll get you to the airport by 3 p.m. come hell or high water, right? So I don't care what's going to happen or what kind of difficulties we're going to face. No matter what happens, I will definitely get you to the airport by 3 p.m. So there we go. Silvio has a very good example in the chat. I like that. Actually, let me show it to you, right? So I'll post it for you guys here so you can see it. Yeah, that's a really good sentence, Silvio. I like that, right? So Silvio says, I will learn English, come hell or high water. Very good. Yes, I like that. I will learn English, come hell or high water. Very good. That's a very good sentence, Silvio. Boom, 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 boom. Mehdi's saying hell and high water are analogous in meaning. Sorry. Yes. They are. I know that's probably why we're using it, right? But if you think about high water by itself, it's might not necessarily be a good thing, right? But in this case, it is because we mentioned hell first, right? So come hell or high water. You like you like the way I dramatized it. Well, usually I find that if you dramatize stuff, people tend to remember it better, right? So sometimes I dramatize things. Sometimes I even I make a fool out of myself, or I make myself look silly. But if it makes you remember it, then that's a price that I am willing to pay. There we go. Julian has a good example. I will beat summer, come hell or high water. So let's see if that's going to happen or not today. Okay, carrying on. The next idiom is by Julian again. You will notice that most of our idioms today are from very specific people, and they're the people that are usually very active on Discord. Oh, Julian has to go. Oh, man. That's all right, Julian. No worries. The lesson will be waiting for you when you are ready. Okay, next is comfortable as an old shoe. Comfortable as an old shoe. If something is comfortable as an old shoe, what do you think that means? I think this one's very easy to guess, right? It's really easy to guess because I think it makes sense in most people's minds. It doesn't really matter where in the world you are, right? Lolly says cozy, familiar, very much at ease. Very good. Who else? What do you think comfortable as an old shoe means, you guys? It's like a cliche. No, it's not a cliche, Silvio. I would not say that it's like. No, I wouldn't say it's like a cliche. Definitely not. Very comfortable. There we go. Silvio says it's very comfortable. Oh, you mean it's okay. I see what you mean. The cliche is comfortable, and that's why you use. Okay, all right. But it's not a cliche, right? So just be careful with that. Can you please repeat how to say the word comfortable? Comfortable. So it's comfortable, right? But when you say it fast, it becomes comfortable. Very important. No, it doesn't mean very important if that's what you're talking about. Do D21. If you're talking about the meaning of comfortable as an old shoe, then no, that's not the meaning. But Haura is saying very comforting and familiar. Yeah, very good. Very comforting and familiar. No, not easygoing, Gertrudis. Not easygoing. A very comfortable thing. Yes, Rosa, right? So for example, let's say, let me just show you the meaning first. So familiar and very much at ease, right? Familiar and very much at ease. I keep forgetting where the thing is after I made everything big. I have to look for it. There. So familiar, and what happened? I did something. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, let's do it in a different way. Let's do it like this. Familiar and very much at ease, right? So for example, let's think of a situation and put an example for this to make it a little bit clear. So let's say we're having a conversation, and I tell you that, oh, I am going to X again this year, right? For holiday, for example. Anywhere, it doesn't really matter where, right? Anywhere. I'm going to Spain again this year for my vacation or for my holidays. And then you look at me and you're surprised and you say like, really? You've been there twice already. This is the third time that you're going. And then I'm like, well, yeah, you know, I like going there. It's for me, it's comfortable as an old shoe, right? So I like to go there because it's as comfortable as an old shoe. And that's it, right? So you like to go to the same place. Why? Because you've been there a few times, right? Everything is familiar. You know what to do. You know if you want this, where to go, who to ask, right? It's very familiar for you. You feel very comfortable over there. And that's pretty much it, right? And that's why we relate it to an old shoe, because usually when you buy a new shoe, they're not very comfortable, right? But shoes that you've had for years, if you've had a shoe that you've been wearing maybe, I don't know, for 2 years or 3 years or something like that, usually that shoe is super comfortable, right? It's very comfortable to wear. So that's pretty much it. That's what comfortable as an old shoe means, right? If something is as comfortable as an old shoe, it just means it's very familiar for you. It makes you feel at ease and comfortable, basically. My old shoes are so comfortable as an old shoe. Pretty much, I would say. Oh man. Haura says, what does ease mean? Ease, if you are at ease, that means you are relaxed, you are comfortable, you are you feel great. You're not under stress, or you're not anxious. You're not, you know what I mean? So that's it. So if you are at ease, that means you're very relaxed, you're very comfortable, you feel safe. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's carry on. Number 6 is a fish out of water. If you feel like a fish out of water, I think actually, wait, somebody here said something about this. Judith? I think it was Judith. Yeah, there we go. Judith 6. Judith says, someone who has to do something which is not easy for her because she has no expertise in it. That's a nice explanation, Judith. Not bad at all. Summer says someone who is uncomfortable in a specific situation. Okay. Rosa says feeling uncomfortable in a situation. Hanan is saying one who does not feel comfortable in a new environment. Very good. Lolly says uncomfortable in a specific situation. Yes. Haura says, I felt like a fish out of water at the beginning of this class. That's a really good sentence, Haura. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let me show all the others. All right, so that's a very nice sentence from Haura, actually, or Haura. I don't know. I'm not sure what your name is, and I keep saying it, hoping that it's not wrong. But there is her sentence. It says, I felt like a fish out of water at the beginning of this class. Hopefully you don't feel that anymore, Haura, and you feel as comfortable as, and now you feel that it's as comfortable as an old shoe. That's hopefully what we want you to feel. Ain't the same, the real says, I guess it's the opposite of comfortable as an old shoe, which is not a bad, that's not a bad way to explain it, I guess. Feel out of place. Lolly says you're feeling out of place. Al-Amrani Layla says, I don't feel like a fish out of water here. Very good. That's what we want. We want you to feel like. We definitely don't want anybody here to feel like they're a fish out of water. But yeah, pretty much you guys are getting it. To feel like a fish out of water very simply means someone who is out of his or her normal environment or range of activities. And actually, to make it more clear, I should say that they are comfortable with, right? So when you're doing something that you're not very comfortable with, or you're doing something that you're not used to, or you're not very familiar with, or you don't have a lot of experience or expertise or something like that. That's pretty much it. A lot of you used it pretty correctly in the chat. Ahmed Al-Basha says, you made me in water again after this class. That's cool. I like that. Does anyone else, has anyone else felt like a fish out of water before? I think is the structure that you want for your question, Elias. To be, very good, yes. Al-Amrani Layla says, to be out of your comfortable zone. And we say comfort zone. We say comfort zone, not comfortable. So to be out of your comfort, yes, definitely. If you're outside your comfort zone, you're probably going to feel like a fish out of water. And it makes sense, right? When a fish is out of water, usually they're not very happy, right? They're lost, they don't know what to do, they can't handle it, and probably it's not a very pleasant experience for the fish either. Rodrigo says, when I swim, I feel like a fish out of water. That's a cool sentence, because swimming, but at the same time you're using the fish in the water expression, so that's cool. I like it. Yeah, when I swim, I feel like a fish out of water. All right, let's carry on. To take a rain check. This is a nice expression. Actually, I personally like this expression, and I use it. I would say I use it. So to take a rain check. If somebody tells you, or somebody suggests to you to do something. So for example, if somebody comes over and says like, hey Karim, would you like to come to my house over the weekend? Or would you like to come to my house on Sunday for dinner? And then I say, oh, I'm sorry, but can I take a rain check? Right? So I said, sorry, I can't make it this Sunday, for example. I'm busy, or I have another appointment somewhere, or I have to do something else. But I'll take a rain check, right? So you can say to that person, sorry, no, but I'll take a rain check. Or can I take a rain check? So what do you guys think it means? So Judith has an answer here. Judith is saying, to take a rain check means someone who postpones an invitation for a later time. Someone who postpones an invitation for a later time. Saying that you will not accept the offer now, right? So Hanan is saying that you will not accept the offer now, but that you might accept it at a different time, right? Or a later time. Ain't the same the real thing? Is it the same as test the water? No, it's not the same as test the water. A polite way to refuse something. Yes, but that's not only it, right? It's not just refusal. It's refusal plus. And most of you guys are pretty much getting it, right? So you guys are doing a great job. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it means, right? So it's used to tell somebody that you cannot accept an invitation right now, but you would like to do so at a later time, right? Which is, I think, word for word what one of you in the chat was saying. That's exactly what it means. So a rain check, or to take a rain check, it doesn't only mean that you are refusing right now. It means, hey, I actually want to do this, but I really can't right now. But I want to do this. So can we take a rain check? Can we postpone it for later? Or I'll do this with you, or I'll do whatever it is that you want me to do at a later date or at a later time. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Same as all you guys are saying here, right? Mehdi Hassan says, what would packing my bags and giving the commodities a rain check? Packing my bags and giving the commodities a rain check. I have no idea. I guess I would have to listen to the song, Mehdi. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on the context, really, and what the singer means, or what the song is related to in their minds, at least when they're singing it. I can't guess right now. You're not refusing it, but you're postponing it. Yeah, but you are also refusing it for the time that the person wanted it to happen originally, right? So yeah, it's a refusal and postponement at the same time. No, it's not just refusing politely, because if you refuse politely, you don't postpone. If I say to you, for example, oh, I'm terribly sorry, I really can't make it this Sunday, I apologize for that. I said no politely, but I did not take a rain check. That means I did not make you understand or give you the idea or imply to you that I want to do this in the future when I can do it, right? So it's not only refusal, it's refusal while at the same time giving the idea to the person that you would like to do it in the future sometime. What is the meaning of this idiom in a negative statement? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean in a, like, how? Try to give me an example and I'll see if I can explain it. Okay, let's carry on. To go the extra mile. This was submitted by Darwin, so thank you, Darwin. I don't think Darwin is in the chat. I don't think Darwin is in the chat today, but thanks, Darwin, for your suggestion if you are watching this later. So to go the extra mile. What is to go the extra mile? If somebody goes the extra mile, what does that mean? Judith has an answer, so let's see what it says. Judith says, to go the extra mile, the people who are overdoing something in the please department can be described as a brown nose. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is, Judith. Rosa says to make extra effort. Okay, getting closer now. To make more effort than is expected of you. That's very nice, lolly. Ain't the same. The real says to do more than what people may expect. Very good. Hanan says to try harder to please someone or to get the task done correctly. Okay, very good. To put more effort. No idea. No idea. I like the honesty, Rodrigo, and I like that. Like you had to comment to say that I have no idea, right? That's that's so cool. Oh man, I will never take a rain check to attend your class. Oh, thanks, Ahmed. I appreciate that a lot. That's so cool. Thank you. To make an extra effort, I'm going to take the extra mile to learn English language. I'm going to go the extra mile, not take. You go the extra mile. You don't take it. To make extra effort to accomplish or achieve a thing, to make a special extra effort in order to achieve something. Yeah, pretty much, right? So a lot of you are not too far off. So very simply, to go the extra mile. Actually, hold on. I don't want to do all of that. I just want to do this part first. So there it is, right? To go the extra mile is to go beyond what is necessary or what is expected in order to please somebody or make somebody happy, to achieve something or to get something done correctly, right? So that's going the extra mile. So for example, have you guys seen this picture of I think it was Wendy's? Was it Wendy's? I think it was Wendy's. Let me check. I think it was Wendy's. Wendy's employee helps old man. Maybe this will get us to the picture. Is it this one? There it is. That's the picture that I wanted. There we go. So this is a very good example of somebody going the extra mile, right? So this guy works at Wendy's, right? So this person here, he works at Wendy's. his job is not to do what he's doing right now, right? His job is to be inside the restaurant, probably at the cashier, or maybe making the food in the kitchen, or whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that's inside Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever it is, right? So Wendy's, if you guys don't have Wendy's where you are, Wendy's is it's a place that's similar to McDonald's, basically, right? So similar to Burger King and McDonald's and that sort of stuff. So this is an example of, or I think this is a really good example of, or a representation of somebody that is going the extra mile, right? So he does not need to do this. This is not part of his job. It's not necessary for him to do his job, to do what he's doing right now. But this employee, it was raining, so this was a rainy day, and this old man here, he has a walker, so he can't really walk that fast. He has no umbrella. So this employee basically just got an umbrella from and this is a table style kind of umbrella, you know, like it's not one that you just, that's light, and basically he held the umbrella above the man's head until the man walked to where he needed to go. So that's a nice, kind, and very good example of somebody going the extra mile, right? And that's what it means. It's just when you do more than people expect you to do to make somebody happy, or to provide a service for somebody, or to get the job done. That's it. That's going the extra mile, very, very, very simply. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see what you guys are saying now. You guys are saying to do something extra as the expected. Do something extra, more than expected, I would say, somewhat. Sorry, who said that? Paul. Oh, Paul. Hi, Paul. Welcome to the class. I didn't see you there. To do your special effort to achieve something, raise the bar and go the extra mile. That's a good sentence. Ain't the same the real. To do an extraordinary work for achieving or succeeding in something. Pretty much yes. Ahmed has a very good question. He's saying, is it used for good actions only? Yes, it's yes, but I can imagine a situation or a scenario where you would say it for a bad action, like somebody who's going the extra mile to do something really bad or really horrible. Like I can imagine a person saying that to be sarcastic, or to be, maybe they're trying to be funny, or they're using it as a joke somehow. But yeah, it's for good things, obviously, right? And that's why we call it the extra mile. You did not need to do that. So usually 99% it's for good deeds or good things that happen. But definitely I can imagine some situations where people might use it to be funny or to be sarcastic, or something like that. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't work. So I hope that clarifies the issue. Beatrice, hello Beatrice, and welcome to the class. Thank you for coming. So you do that with us now? No, I wouldn't say I go the extra mile with you guys. I just really enjoy being here every Wednesday. I don't think I'm going the extra mile. I'm just having a ton of fun with all you beautiful people. I really enjoy the stream a lot. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything extra or something like that. So don't worry about it. I don't go the extra mile for you guys. Not because you don't deserve it, just because you don't make me feel like I'm doing anything extra. I really just love my time here. It's a really cool time. I have cooked dinner and I went. Remember, it's go. You go the extra mile, Gosia. So I have cooked dinner and I went the extra mile because I made dessert. Okay, that would make sense if you normally don't do dessert, right? So if if usually you don't do dessert, then yes, in that case, doing dessert was the extra mile. He is a good parent that always goes the extra miles at helping others. He is a good person because he always goes the extra mile. He always goes the extra mile when helping others. Yes, that's correct. Mustarfir? Is that your name? I'm not sure if I'm saying your name correctly or not, but Mustarfir Safia. So, that's a new person. I haven't seen you before. So, hello and welcome, Mustarfir Safia, to the class. And I am sure that I'm killing your first name and I'm not saying it correctly, and I apologize for that. Ooh, look at Gertrudis using the idioms that we explained before. By the way, it makes me very happy when you guys use stuff that we've explained before, because it shows that you understood it, and it shows that you actually now know how to use it and you use it, which shows that you are practicing. So I really love it when I see you guys using things that we've talked about or discussed or explained before. Really, really cool. What did I want to do here? Oh yeah, and I put an example here for you guys, right? So you can check out this example. It says, I like doing business with that company. They always go the extra mile, right? They always go the extra mile. And by the way, like I said, 99% it's used for good things. It's so much so that a lot of companies sometimes use this in their advertisements, right? Like a few companies, I think I've seen a few advertisements where they say this in the advertisement, right, or in the commercial. Where's the no, I want to highlight this. To highlight. Let's make it, I don't know, red. So there's the example. Okay, let's carry on. I go the extra, Rosa has an example sentence. She says, I go the extra mile each time my husband asks me to go fishing with him. Because I don't like fishing at all. Oh man. Yes, I would say that you are going the extra mile in maintaining your relationship with your husband, Rosa, which is a good thing, right? That shows at least that you care for him. So that's a good thing. Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. So she says, my name is Safia. My family name is Mustarfir from Morocco. And yes, I'm new here and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, fantastic. I'm happy that you're enjoying it. That's the most important thing, right? The most important thing is for you guys to have fun here. All right. So Safia, that is your name. Hello, Safia from Morocco, and welcome to the class. We are very happy to have you here. All right, let's carry on. The apple of my eye. Again, this has been submitted by Rosa. Apple of my eye. If somebody is the apple of your eye, right? And usually we use this to describe people and animals, I guess. Yes, there are people who use it for animals. So, so if something, not something, if an animal or a person is the apple of your eye, what does that mean? Something or someone you love overall. I like that sentence. It's a good sentence, Lolly. Something or someone that you love overall. The most important for you the most important person to you in life. Clinera says someone you love. Rodrigo says someone that you have a great preference for. Is your apple's eyes. Is the apple of your eye. A most favorite or cherished person, to be one's favorite person. Oh, thank you, Hanan. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you to say. But I doubt it. I don't think I'm the apple of your eye. I'm sure you have much more important people in your life. But thank you for the kind words. The one you love most. My mother is the apple of my eye. The favorite at all. The favorite of all. My daughter is the apple of my eye. Very good. Yes, that's it. You guys are getting it. Pretty much, the apple of your eye is one's favorite person, the person that you love the most in this world. And that's why it makes sense, if you think about it, most people call their children, right, the apple of their eyes, right? So that's, I would say that's the most common use for it, right? I think, yeah, I think that would be the most common way that I've heard people use this idiom, right? So if somebody is the apple of your eye, it just means that you love that person probably more than everybody else, right? So the apple of your eye, usually your kids or family members that you love very, 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 very much, is the apple of your eye. Can I say my family is my apple of my eye? That is an interesting question. I have never thought of that before. I don't know. My family is the apple. My family is the apple of my eye. My family is the apple of my eye. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever heard anybody use it in that way. It's usually to a specific person. I don't know, to be honest. But I would say no, because if you think about the definition says one's favorite person. So if you have a favorite, that usually means what? That means you prefer that person more than anybody else. So I'm not sure, really. I would say no. Because I haven't really heard it that much. Like I haven't heard anybody use this for a group of people. But that is a very interesting question. I like that question because I've never thought of that before. Let's check it out together. All right, so let's check it out. I'm actually very curious. I like it when I get asked questions that I've never thought of before. It's usually interesting. So let's find out. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. The apple of my eye. Let's talk to Google as if Google is a human being. So can I use apple of my eye? And I need to spell better than this. Apple, 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 apple. I just want to say apple. Apple. Can I use apple of my eye for? Can I use apple of my eye for more than one person? Let's see if Google understands it. And let's put this between parentheses, so Google understands that I'm not talking about Apple products. I'm talking about this idiom. Apple of my eye. Definition examples. You are the apple of my eye. Let's see. Let's try this first link here. The idioms. Meaning, person who most favorite person, someone most cherished above others, someone or something that is very, very precious. She has 3 children, but her youngest son is the apple of her eye. I used to denote central of the eye. The expression first appeared in Old English. I don't know what the Wessex. So I would say no. There we go. That's the final verdict on that question. Because yeah, it makes sense if you think about it, right? You're preferring that person more than everybody else. So I would say that it's usually used. It's usually used for one. But thank you for the interesting question. All right. In this case, we can use pineapple. You guys kill me. Oh, I love it. All right, number 10. Pineapple. Let's go to number 10. To break a leg. All right, break a leg. And this was a submission by Julian. So Julian added this idiom. and it's to break a leg. If I tell you, hey, break a leg, what does that usually mean? Judith says, break a leg. Judith has been like, Judith is first today in answering all of the idioms and the questions and stuff. Judith is killing it. Sorry, where did it go? I lost it. Ah, there it is. All right. So Judith says, break a leg. I wish you good luck in your English exams. It's interesting because in my native language we say the same. Oh, okay. What is your native language, Judith? I am curious. Hanan says, a well-wishing phrase used in the theater. Hawra says, break a leg means good luck. Good luck. Set to actors for good luck before they go on stage. Good luck. Wish someone good luck. There you go. Most of you are basically getting what this means. To break a leg, just very simply, is a way to tell somebody good luck, right? So it's a well-wishing phrase used in the theater, and it's meant to be understood as good luck, right? So actually, this is how the phrase started, right? So the phrase started. This would be something that a lot of actors knew, right? So this was an idiom that originated between the acting community, and basically it was a way for them to tell each other before they start their performance, all right, hey, break a leg, and it meant good luck. And what's funny was it was considered unlucky if you said good luck. So instead of saying good luck, they created their own thing called break a leg. So that's what it means, right? So that's where it comes from. It's very familiar. It's very common in the theater industry, right, or the acting industry. But most people nowadays use it everywhere, right? So you don't have to be an actor to use this phrase, right? So anybody can really say break a leg to anybody. You don't have to be an actor. You don't have to be in a play or anything like that anymore. So very simply, it's just a way of saying good luck, right? So these days, it just means good luck. But of course, they still use it in the theater, right? So in the theater, in acting, all that sort of stuff, they obviously still use it. I'm just trying to tell you that it branched out of this industry, and now most people use it, right? So most people use break a leg, which means good luck. Gertrudis is the same, a lot of cheat. I'm not sure what you mean, Gertrudis. I'm sorry. Try to rephrase the sentence, or maybe give me a different example or something. I'm not sure what you mean. Judith is Hungarian. Oh, okay. So in Hungarian. All right. There we go. All of you get the meaning now. And is this? No, we still have two more. All right. Next one is from Pilar, and Pilar, I think, is not in here today because she, if I remember correctly, yes, Pilar on the Discord said that she won't be able to make it today, unfortunately. So see, I know things before the class even starts. See, these are the advantages that you get if you join us on Discord. You get to know what we're talking about before, in between the classes and everything. So don't forget to join the Discord. All right, back to this. So thank you, Pilar. I know you're not here right now, but thank you so much for the submission. So a blessing in disguise. That's a good phrase too. I like that idiom. A blessing in disguise. If something is a blessing in disguise, what does that mean? Rosa says, an unexpected good thing that happens to you. An unexpected good thing that happens to you. Not exactly, Rosa, because there's there's a part that's really important that needs to be mentioned or explained or talked about. It's not just something good that happens suddenly. That's not a blessing in disguise. I never heard of it before, this sentence. Something seems bad or unlikely at first. There we go. Lolly is a bit has a good explanation. So Lolly says something that seems bad at first, but you later discover that actually it turned out that it was a good thing that happened. What is meant by disguise? Okay, a disguise. What's a disguise? A disguise is when you try to change your appearance so that people don't notice or people don't know who you are when they see you, right? So that's a disguise. So for example, let's type the word disguise in here. And disguise. So that's disguise. So yeah, I guess, okay, fine. I guess that's a disguise, I guess, right? So a disguise is when you change your appearance, right? It doesn't matter how. You change your hair, the color of it, you add some facial hair, like a mustache or a beard, you change the way, the clothes that you're wearing, whatever it is. The idea of a disguise is so that people who normally know who you are, when they look at you, they won't know or they won't recognize who you are. Or maybe you are wearing a disguise because you're going to do something that's bad and you don't want people to recognize you later, right? So thieves, for example, or people who rob banks, usually they don't really disguise themselves that much. They just wear something over their face. But yeah, a disguise is usually something a little bit more like this, right? So all of these are, that's basically what a disguise is. A disguise is when you hide or change the appearance of something so that people don't recognize it easily or immediately know what it is. A mask could be a disguise. A mask could be a disguise. Camouflage. No, not camouflage. Camouflage is a little bit different. Camouflage is supposed to make you not be noticeable in public, right? A disguise is different. Like a disguise, you walk around with it, right? You don't try to hide yourself so people don't notice you. That's the function of the disguise, right? The disguise is supposed to make people not recognize who you are, but you act normally and you do things normally and everything, right? So that's pretty much it. So a blessing in disguise is like what you guys like. I think Lolly, was it? Yeah, Lolly was the one that gave a good explanation at this, and Hanan also. Hanan has a very good basically explanation for this. You're an angel in disguise. This is a nice thing to say to a girl. Yeah, I guess. Yes. It's you're an angel in disguise. That's a nice thing to say. Bisma, yes, a police officer disguised himself into a beggar. As I would say, as a beggar, to keep an eye on the suspect. That's a good way to use it, right? So the police could do something like that. A police could wear a disguise, right, and pretend that they are a beggar or a homeless person or something like that, so that they can keep an eye on somebody or watch somebody. Very good. Sorry guys, I have to go now. It's too late. See you soon. No problem. Al Amrani Layla. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate the time that you could give us. And don't worry, the rest of the class will be on YouTube, so you can watch it anytime. And thank you for coming. All right, so basically, a blessing in disguise is like you guys are saying, right? So it's oh no, I didn't want to do this. And there we go. So, oh, what happened? No, I want that there. There we go. Right? So a problem that becomes a benefit or an advantage later, right? So a problem or usually when it happened, you in the beginning you thought, oh, this was really bad, this is a disaster, this is a catastrophe, this is something that I really did not want to happen. But you discover that after, I don't know, it depends, right? It depends on what we're talking about. But maybe after a few hours or after a few months or after a few years, you discover that that thing that happened in the past that you thought was really bad, actually, because that happened, right now I'm experiencing this really good thing because of that thing that I thought was bad. So that's why we say, actually, it wasn't bad, it was a blessing in disguise. Because a blessing is a good thing, right? The word blessing is what? A blessing is when you receive something positive, something good, something lucky that happens to you, something that makes you feel grateful or happy to have happened to you. It's a blessing, right? That's a blessing. So that's why we say it's a blessing in disguise. What I thought was something that was bad actually turned out to be a blessing, but it was disguised. I only discovered now that it's a blessing. I hope that that's clear. If it's not, please tell me, and I'll try to sort of play around with it and look for other ways to explain it. But hopefully that's clear. A blessing in disguise. So for example, let me give you an example. A very common story on the internet is that Gordon Ramsay, if I don't know if you guys know Gordon Ramsay or not, but anyway, Gordon Ramsay is a very famous, super popular, multi-millionaire, super rich chef. And it's commonly known, like one of the stories that he talks about his life is he used to play for a football team when he was younger, and that was his dream. His dream was he wanted to be a football player. But then, according to him, he said that he had some kind of accident or something, like an injury. He had some kind of injury, and that injury forced him to quit his dream. Right? He couldn't play football professionally anymore. But if you look at his life now, I don't think he's unhappy that he did not play football, because the guy is super famous, super rich, very successful, and I'm pretty sure that his he's had a lot of good things happen to him in his life because he did not continue playing professional football. Maybe he would not have been a very good football player, or maybe he wouldn't have been very successful as a football player. So his injury a long time ago was, or it turned out to be, a blessing in disguise. So yeah, so hope that makes it clear. I was sad after losing my phone, but because of that, I have a new one now. Yes, that's basically it. That's basically it. If you had not lost your old phone, maybe you wouldn't you wouldn't have a new one right now, right? You would have still had to be using your old one. So yeah, pretty much. Very good. All right, last one. We're almost at the end of the lesson today. Back to the drawing board, and this is a submission by Pilar. So thank you, Pilar, again for the submission. So back to the drawing board. If you say, or in any situation, if you say this to somebody, well, I guess I have to go back to the drawing board. What do you think that means? What are you guys saying? How does saying back to the beginning of a process to start it again because it is not working anymore? You see the drawbacks first, that the advantages that come after is bigger and more important. Oh, you're talking about a blessing in disguise. Yes, Clinera. Yeah. Basically, that's what it means, right? In the beginning, you see the drawbacks, right? In the beginning, you see the negative things. And in your mind, what happened was negative. It wasn't a good thing, and I'm not happy that this happened to me. But exactly like you're saying, right? Later on, right, you start to see the advantages. And you're like, oh, maybe that wasn't a bad thing. Maybe actually it was a blessing in disguise. Yeah, that's it. You're getting it. Very good. All right, so back to the drawing board. A lot of you are saying to start from the beginning, to start from the start. It's time to plan something over again. Start planning something again earlier. what? Where are we? Use the method. What do you mean by use the method, Gertrudis? I'm not sure what you mean. Starting over. Yes, old method. No, it's not the old method. It doesn't mean old method. It doesn't mean old method. It just means, like you guys said, it's start to time. Sorry, it's time to start. It's start to time. I like it when I mix up words when I'm talking. But yeah, it means it's time to start from the beginning. It is time to plan something over again. So very simply, imagine you sat down one day, you had a plan in your mind to do something, and you tried it, and it failed. It did not work out, or it completely failed, or it did not work out in the way that you wanted it, or in the way that you were hoping, right? Or as much as you were expecting it to work out. So very simply, then you say, well, I tried, but I guess it's back to the drawing board. It means I guess I need to rethink again. I need to redesign. I need to replan again. My first plan was not good enough, or it was not as good as I wanted it to be. So I need to plan again, right? I need to start from the beginning, basically. And this expression, we say back to the drawing board. Why? This comes from design, right? So in the design world, usually people sit on this they sit on this really like sort of big thing, right? It's the drawing board basically, and they sit and they draw their designs for something or whatever. And if it doesn't work, well, where do they need to go? They need to go back to the drawing board, right? So that they can start a new design. So that's pretty much it, right? So to start something again from the beginning, to get rid of what you use now because it's not working, and then start to plan it again from the beginning. To start over from scratch. Yes, that's a very good explanation, Clinaire. To start over from scratch. Yes, Rosa, exactly. To start over from scratch. Elias is saying, unfortunately, the stream is broken up from time to time. Why is that so? That's weird. It says that everything is fine here. I'm not sure why it does that, Elias. Maybe you need to refresh, or maybe the problem is because earlier today, or at the beginning of the stream when I started, I had a feeling the computer was a little bit slow, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's why. Maybe. I forgot my lessons, so I have to go back to the drawing board. If you mean you forgot what you learned from the lessons, right? And then you have to go back and relearn it again. Yes, you are right. You can definitely say that. I didn't get the score that I needed in the TOEFL test. So because of this, I need to go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board. I think I need to write go here because a lot of you are confusing this and you're already, and you just say back. So you need to say go, right? You have to say go, you guys. Go back to the drawing board, right? Go back to the drawing board. Yeah, you need to say the go. I need to go back to the drawing board. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I think most of you guys are getting it. I think nobody has any problems in the chat that I can see. Yeah, everybody seems to be good, which is good. All right, just give me a second. I need to put this here. Dun, 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 dun. And I need to copy that and put it here. All right, so let me do my. We're done. We made it to the end of the class today. So congratulations, everybody. And ooh, there we go. It says high encoding CPU. Yeah. See, I told you there's something wrong with the computer today. I think from now on I should restart. Make sure that I restart the computer before I start my stream, just to make sure that it's not angry at me, and so that we don't have problems. We'll see. Safia is saying, I wasn't listening to you. Can you go back to the drawing board? No, it doesn't work that way. Because it's not the fault of the person that was talking to you. Usually we say this when somebody does something that doesn't work or it fails, and the same person who failed or did the thing that didn't work, they have to go back to the drawing board. But in your example, you didn't listen. It wasn't the person talking to you who made the mistake, so he shouldn't go back anywhere. I hope that makes sense. Where's our high five? Oh, for making it to the end of the class. Here's congratulations, everyone, for making it to the end of the class. A virtual high five to you. There you go. The virtual high five. Edgard said, I sent some idioms, but you didn't post it. I didn't? Or I probably didn't see them, Edgard. There's a ton of stuff in there. And like I said, make sure when you write hashtag idioms that there's no spelling mistakes and there's no space between the hashtag and the word idioms. Because that's how I look for them. I don't scroll through everything and read. I search, right? So I control F, search, and then I write hashtag idioms, and that's how I look for your idioms. So yeah, actually I was trying to find as many idioms from many different people as possible because I didn't want to keep repeating the same people all the time. So I'm sorry, I must have missed it. I promise you then, where's Edgar? There he is. I promise you then, I'll make sure to include some of your idioms for next class. You have my word, right? I'll write it even, I'll write it down so I don't forget, right? So Edgar, there you go. Look, I'll even write it on the document so I won't forget. Edgar idioms. There you go. Right. So next time, I promise you, Edgar, I'm going to look for some idioms that you submitted, and I'll include them in the lesson. Don't worry about it. Okay. So that's it. Let me do my outro spiel, and I'll let you guys go away. After that, oh, you guys are welcome. You guys are super, super welcome. It's my pleasure. Sign-ins. Why? Man, it's so weird. I always get signed out by YouTube, and I don't know why. I don't know why they sign me out. Yes, that is me. Let's go in, and there we go. I'm back in. Okay. I really enjoyed. Oh, thanks. Cool. Great. I'm here every Wednesday, Haura, so I'll see you next Wednesday at the same time. And great. As long as it's not going to be your last time, then we are happy. Shall we add more idioms to the list? Yes, please continue adding more idioms to the list. And for the new people today that came and you don't know what we're talking about, this is why I said please join us on Discord, right? Because that's where I got all of today's idioms from. All of these are idioms that you, the students, have suggested and submitted basically on my chat on Discord. So actually, let me do my outro, and I'll give you the Discord link again so you guys can join us on Discord. And then I'll give you a movie quote of the week for this week, and I'll let you guys fly away. So, let's do it. All right, let's do it. So, you guys are watching this awesome class on the Smart English channel. So please, 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 if you have not done so yet, click the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you know when the next class is going to stream and you get a notification on your phone about that. And please tell your friends, share this video with your friends, tell them about it. And thank you so much, you guys, for giving us the silver button. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Without you, we wouldn't have done this, right? So this silver button is yours just as much as it's ours. Yeah, thank you so much for that. So please come and join us over here. Let's get to 1 million subscribers and get the golden button too. If you go all the way down on the same page, you will find my face down there. Boop, click on my face and it will take you to my page. So my page is called Smart English with Karim. If it opens, see, I told you my computer is not happy today. There's something wrong with my computer. But anyway, my page is called Smart English with Karim. Please come and join me there. I'm more free these days, so I actually started now to post new videos. So you can check out the new videos. I think I have another video on my phone that I need to upload sometime today or tomorrow. So I will do that. So come and check me out on my channel, please. Smart English with Karim. Subscribe to me over there, and basically you can get to see those videos too. Also, if you don't know, I have my personal channel on YouTube. It's called Food AF. It's about cooking. So I like to cook and I like to feed people. So if you like eating, if you like food, if you like watching people cook food or whatever, please come and check me out. I don't teach English, but I speak in English, so you can practice listening. So come and check me out over there. It would make my day. It makes me happy when I get some subscribers, especially people that I already know. Right? It's cool. It feels like we're already acquainted. So please come and check me out over there. The link on most of our videos, if you guys want, this is 100% optional. You do not need to do this. Only if you want, right? So the normal subscription is free, but if you want, in all our videos, there's in the comment section, there's usually this link here, and this link pretty much takes you to this page. Come hell or high water, we will reach 1 million subscribers. Yes, we will, Summer. Come hell or high water, we will. Edgard says you should cook for us one day. Well, if you think about it, Edgard, if you watch my videos and you copy what I do, it's through I don't know how we call this, through transmission, through osmosis. I don't know through what. But basically, it's sort of like I'm cooking for you, right? If you copy what I'm doing, it's like I'm cooking for you indirectly. So try it. You might like it. So if you click on that link at the bottom of all these videos, it'll take you to this page. And basically, this is a chance for you guys, if you want, you don't have to do this, to support your favorite teacher by subscribing with $5 Canadian a month, right? So pretty much a coffee or a donut, a way for you guys to say, hey, thanks for what you've been doing. I really appreciate it. Here's a coffee on me, right? But it's optional. You don't have to do this. And if you don't do it, we still love you anyway, right? And we don't want you to go anywhere. So don't worry about it if you can't or you don't even want to do this, right? You should feel zero guilt. Facebook, I really recommend you guys join the Facebook. Like I mentioned today, some of the questions that I don't answer in the lesson, which are usually questions that are not related to what I'm teaching that day, this is a great place for you guys to basically do this, right? So Learn English on Facebook with Smrt is the name of the group. Please come and join us over there. Post your questions here, and people always answer the questions on this group, right? So it's yeah, questions are always answered here. So I really recommend this place if you guys want to ask some questions that I ignore or I don't go over in the live stream. The Discord link. Please don't forget the Discord link, because Discord is turning out to be very, very cool, and I'm enjoying it. And I actually like how we talk on Discord, and then you guys basically this whole idioms class is started by you guys giving me suggestions on Discord. So here's the link. I put it for you in the chat box so you guys can get it. Also, no, not the quotes, not the quotes at this page. I'm also going to share it one more time. I'm going to share with you the document for the idioms that we've been using today. So like I said, I'm going to keep the same document. I'm just going every week or whenever we do an idioms class, I'm just going to keep adding to the same document so you guys can have this huge, massive document with all the idioms that we've been talking about in class. So here it is. The link is in the chat. if you guys want a copy of everything that we've done related to idioms, including today's lesson. And I believe that is pretty much it. So so let's get to movie quote of the week, and then I'll let you guys go. Okay, so done. All right, so let me delete this stuff. This is last week's stuff. All right, so if you are new to the if you're new to the class, you should know the rules about movie quote of the week. If you want to participate in movie quote of the week, this is how we do it. So basically, I am going to say a quote from a movie, and you have to tell me what movie that quote is from. But the rule is you can't tell me in the chat box. If you tell me in the chat box, I will delete your message because and I won't count it, right? So I'm not going to consider it a correct answer. So please, not in the chat box. After I do the movie quote of the week, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I'm going to play music for 1 minute, and then I will close or end the video. After I end the video, the comment section is going to open, and please, that's where you should type your answer, right? So type your answer in the comment section below the video. The first person to type the correct name of the movie is basically the winner, right? And if you're new here, you should know Summer is the person that everybody wants to beat. Summer is good at movie quote of the week. She's very hard to beat. So that's it. These are the rules. Get ready. Where's the quote? 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 There it is. Okay, so. So this is a movie for this is a quote from a really cool movie, and man, I love this guy's voice, but I don't think I can do it very well, right? Like I really, which bugs me because I love doing voices, and you know that I love doing voices, but this guy's voice is. I don't know how to copy it very well, so I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna sound super bad, and I'm probably gonna hate myself when I watch this video later, but it's okay, right? I'm okay with that. So here it is. I'm gonna try my best to do the voice, but it's not good, right? I know it's not good, but I'm gonna try. So here we go. So this is a person, just listen to the quote. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but just listen to the quote. Congratulations, San Francisco! You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you. So, that's it. That's the movie quote for this week. I'll say it one more time. I'm gonna show it to you, and that's it. Remember, if you know, don't say in the chat. Here we go. Congratulations, San Francisco! You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you. That's it. That's the movie quote of the week. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys to see for a second, 2, and boom, that's all you get. All right, so if you know what the movie is that this quote was from, please don't forget, wait until the video is done and then tell me in the comment section below, and that's going to be pretty much it. I don't think that there's a reason for me to be small anymore, so let's go. There we go, big, I'm big. All right, so so I guess that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me. It's been, oh my God, it's been 2 hours. I still can't believe you guys actually waste 2 hours of your life sitting in front of this screen listening to me speak. It blows my mind. But I appreciate it infinitely. You have no idea how much I'm thankful, and I really appreciate that you guys come and spend this time with me here. It's a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. So thank you. You are all very welcome. It is my pleasure. The pleasure is 100% mine. Well, yeah, it's not my silver button, Rosa. Unfortunately, it's not my silver button. Although I want it, but it's not my silver button. but thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, so that's it, you guys. So remember, class is going to be next Wednesday, same time, which is 3 p.m. Vancouver time, right? And that's Vancouver time, Canada, not Vancouver in the United States. I don't even know if they have the same time as ours or not. But the point is, there's another Vancouver in the U.S., right? So make sure you are checking Vancouver, Canada time. If you want to watch. And also, don't forget to watch Kent's classes. Kent's classes are awesome. Kent's a really cool person, by the way, and you should watch also his classes. Also, we are going to be creating or making an AMA, Kent and I, very, very soon. I'm actually going to meet the Smrt people tomorrow, so I'm going to have a meeting with the Smrt guys tomorrow. And I think we're probably going to talk about some of these things, or I'm planning to talk about some of these things with them. So yeah, so Kent and I are going to be in a video together, and we're going to have an AMA. And for those of you who doesn't know what an AMA is, it's an Ask Me Anything, right? So basically, it's not going to be an English lesson. It's going to be me and Kent. We're going to be hanging out here with you guys for a while, and basically, you guys get to ask us anything. But that doesn't mean that we have to answer, of course. So please, you know, no weird or offensive style questions, please, right? So prepare your questions, right? So start thinking about questions that you're curious about or you want to ask Kent and I, but not English related, right? That's the whole point. It's not an English class, so don't ask us grammar questions or vocabulary questions. Basically, it's a chance for you guys to get to pick our brains and find out a little more about us, who we are, why we do this, whatever it is you want to know, right? Anything that you want to know about us, basically, you get to ask us, and we'll answer it. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to talk with the Smrt guys tomorrow and see how we're going to do it or plan it or whatever. So yeah, so stay tuned, please. I'll definitely tell you. I'll tell you when we finalize the plan for that. So that's it. So until I see you next Wednesday, thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me, guys. And yeah, until I see you, a good morning, a good evening, and a good night. Much love, peace, and shapow, you guys. Shapow.
That follow you, thinking they see the truth. That game you spent was on the news, got me singing the blues. Yeah, let's be great again, you say. Stop moving forward, thinking you make a change. Don't bother selling to me, cause I ain't lying, I live the way I wanna be. Oh my God, did he really just say that? Oh. Not again, come on. I can do anything, but you won't have my back. You may have everything, but to be that ain't jack. Damn, I believe in you, but I know who you are. Everyone's happier when you have gone far, far away. Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we all got that certain someone we love, but we also got that certain someone that we don't need none of. And if you agree with these words that I'm talking about, then listen to them clearly and let me hear you shout it out. Check it out. You ain't never gonna listen to me. Hope you do